No, Jay, don't hurt yourself. It has to be done, Arson. It has to be done. I said I'll beat this game gradually over the years of my streaming career. Every now and then I gotta put an hour in. Every now and then, just an hour. Just chipping away at it. Look at this frame rate. Look how clean that is. Crystal. Whoops. Finally, I always wanted the right stick to... It means that I never really grew up with handheld, so that's why I didn't get into handheld gaming. Oh, I got you. The PSP was dope. It was really good. And then, so was... I like the Vita, but I can see why it failed. It was really, like... It was great, but it came at the worst time. It came at the worst time that it could have possibly come at. Because mobile gaming was destroying the market at the time. Miss handheld gaming. Yeah, now you just have Nintendo Switch. That's it. And like, I mean, I guess DS. Nintendo's the only one doing it. What's up, Semi? I'm late because I was asleep, but I made it. What's up? I'm playing this game that makes me miserable. You're the perfect person to be here in chat to make me not want to cry. Uh-oh. Have I ever spoken about, like, how I don't like Jak II? Also, this is before fast travel. I'm like, can't I just fast travel there? Then I'm like, oh wait. Uh-oh. Like, something people don't understand. Sorry, Jay, what music suggestion did you want from me? Just remixes that are better than the original. Can you think of any? Because I could only think of one. Though, I did say black music. But it doesn't matter. Like, something people don't understand. Having a game made for handhelds means it's meant for smaller doses. We're lacking in games meant for smaller doses at a time nowadays. The irony is, aren't they telling us that attention spans are smaller? So you'd think that games that could be enjoyed in, like, micro doses would be more popular now. It's funny, isn't it? What a weird GTA clone. You know what's weird? Like, people would call this a GTA clone, but, like, there's platforming. There's no platforming in GTA. You'll break your hip and die if you platform in modern GTA games. Look at that. Can you do that in GTA? You'd die. You would literally die. You'd fall down the stairs and die. That happened to me playing GTA. That's why I don't play it anymore.
Hey, Sugar Plum. You new here? Well, what you got that's
Mobile games do that, but that's too far.
I've seen
Yeah.
you before. You're with the underground.
Say what you will, but by the end of the game, you'll remember the map, and that's something modern games don't allow because gamers are too tired to drive to somewhere. Yeah, I know. You're right. I know Haven City very well because of that. Mobile games do that. So this is a Simpsons hit and run clone. I like Rock and Roll by Britney Spears. Oh wait, you said better than the original. Oh wait, you said black music. No, it doesn't have to be black. Like, just any remix that's better than the original that you can think of. How are you, Semi?
I need you and that talking rat to go around and make a few connections for me.
Hey there, Five Gins. How's crimes?
What's his problem, eh?
Nothing. I'm just fine. Mind your own business.
Remix or cover? Remix, darn it! Remix, not cover.
Times feel so very,
Listen,
very
I have 6 clients around town.
I've heard better remixes of Knock You Out by LL Cool J. I'll throw that in there.
who get curious. Hmm?
Ow, I'm
Money
so
back too
dry.
late. Can see the
Feeling
sound.
so dry. You know what's the trouble with you, bro? You got no reason. This place could be a real swinging joint. Half-egg heaven with more dancing, more macking, more women. Jack knows what
Just
I'm
get
talking
all
about.
14 money bags
Exactly.
before they disappear
know
and
you're
bring them back here. If you lose even one
I
bag,
love you,
then
man.
don't come back, eh?
What's the difference between the Mama Said Knock You Out remix and the original? Or the difference between a remix and a cover? I know every Street and Saints are 2 off the top of my head, then again, don't recall it having fast travel either. Yeah, no. Second one. It's more boom bop, I guess. More sound effects, too. Peggy 12 game allowed Daxter to get drunk. Well, here it's rated T. T can do that. T can say the S word. Oh, I hate Jak and Daxter, too. Nope. This is totally fair. This is totally fair. GTA clone? When do you do this in GTA? I hate this game, guys. They just put you in insurmountable odds. Eight seconds, 7-6. Bro! Always cutting it close with this game. No. Come on. No! Oh my God. I only had one left. I only had one left. I hate this game so much. I hate it so gosh darn much. There is nothing good about this game. Nothing redeeming other than the story. I hate this game. Oh my god. Oh my god, Andy Gavin. I'm so glad you don't work at Naughty Dog anymore. Jak II, let's go. Oh my god, Dr. Murder, don't let's go. Don't you let's go, Jak II. It's just mini games. That's all this game is. Like, so much of it. And then Jak III is even worse. It's like, we're gonna put you in a vehicle for 50% of the game. That's Jak III. I remember when someone came into my chat going on about how, like, Jak III is the best out of all of them. And I'm like, for, like, after post-game exploration, yes, I agree. But for, like, actual what you do in the game, it's kind of weird. Like, you're, like, flying a glider at one point, and then you're, like, underground driving a thing, and then you're upground driving a thing. You're just driving. That Jak III is just driving. You know, like the just chatting category in Twitch? It's just driving. Bang, bang, bang. Me, Tokyo. You suck! Fast and Furious. Tick, tick, tick. Fast and Furious. Tick, tick, tick. Hey, new podcast tomorrow. Marcus and I talk about video games. Probably our favorite podcast episode that we've ever done. It's 2 hours and 25 minutes. It's feature-length podcast episode. Look at that explosion. No!
Bring the money back to crew.
Okay. I don't know, I didn't mind it. I had a good time.
Here's a gun to pay. Now get out.
You like one of the most torturous video games ever made, Donkey Kong Country. Fun game, but dear God. I like Jak II too. Yeah, his outfit is awesome. This is my favorite Jak design.
Patrolling sector 9.
Then I can't think of anything myself with those factors. Sorry, no worries. Remember the European cover of Jak II? I still find it hilarious. It is pretty funny. Controls in this game look irritating. It's a platformer that's trying to be Grand Theft Auto. It's not bad, honestly. The controls aren't the issue. It's just some of the stuff they expect you to do. At times, it's all left up to chance and like where enemies spawn. Well, it feels weird playing this game on a PS5 controller, I will say. Do you even like Jak or just Precursor Legacy? Just Precursor Legacy. I only like the first one. I've said this before. Like, I can see why the Jak franchise died. Because it's like, it has a serious identity crisis, even in its own games. And it's funny because, like, Crash Bandicoot did that too. By Crash 3, it's just minigames and gimmicks. Like, there's so... Oh my god, there's so many in Crash 3. The amount of swimming you do, and driving, like, the motorcycle. Do you remember all that? And it's like, yeah, Jak kind of suffered from the same thing, but it works in I almost said Ratchet and Clank. In Crash Bandicoot, it works because he's a cartoon character, right? He's like cartoony. But Jak and Daxter, it's like halfway between realism. I take this over Last of Us any day. Well, Last of Us is boring. I like the game, don't get me wrong, but like Dr. Murder, I would also take this over Last of Us any day, and I hate this game. Because one thing about this game that I actually really adore, because I'm exaggerating when I say the only good thing is the story, but legit, the story was the only thing that kept me going when I was younger, because the story of this game is really cool. Where, like, The Last of Us, you could condense a lot of parts, like the part with the black kid and the black dad. I remember when Austin and Igor expected me to react like, wow, that was so good, and I'm like, they only existed to die. That's not good storytelling. I barely knew them. And then they died. It's like, isn't that sad? It's like, no, not really. But, like, Jak and Daxter did storytelling really well. This game, specifically 2. 3 is pretty messy, and then 1 barely has a story. But, yeah, like, look, there's stuff to like about Jak, okay? I'm exaggerating when I say, like, this is a terrible game. I don't actually mean that. It's just, it's a frustrating game. Funny that in Jak 3, just the demo was already the entire fun for me to just drive in the desert. Yeah. Speaking of just driving, did you see he crashed his car because he was streaming and using his phone while driving? What? There was that so bad, you big baby. Was that so bad, you big baby? No, but, like, it's not even, look, it's not that mission was hard, it's just I know what's coming up. I know that there's, like, a million missions like it. And when you die, you don't get your ammo back. I remember that, too. Speaking of sad, I like how everyone hates Buffy, where at the start of Season 3, well, not hate, but, you know, they're peeved at her. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
My readings show a drop in EcoFlow at the drill platform. Probably some metalhead egg sucking away power. So use the warp gate to go to the platform and destroy.
Because, like, okay, Ratchet and Clank. What is Ratchet and Clank? If I ask you what is the Ratchet and Clank game, you're gonna tell me it's shooting, strafing, robot enemies, bolts that give you upgrades, yada da da da. If I ask you what's Sly Cooper, Sly Cooper is sneaking around, pickpocketing. Going on heists, you know? What is Jak? It's like platforming, steampunk, like GTA clone. Like, you know what I mean? It's so weird. Platform Theft Auto, yeah, but I mean like Environment 2, where like Sly Cooper uses jazz music and it uses like a horn section, a brass section to give you a sense of tone. Ratchet and Clank uses synth and like very robotic sound effects and stuff like that. Jak and Daxter, what? Like, what is it? I say this as a fan. Because if they were to make a new one, I don't even know. What would you do for Jak 4? Make every bullet count. Still waiting for Sly Cooper movie. Never gonna happen. Ah, jeez. Can I land on the bottom? Oh, the mech suit mission? There's the mech suit mission, there's the escort mission, there's what's another irritating mission? The one where you have to get back into the city while all the guards are shooting at you? Like, that is my memory of Jak II, just like annoying missions. But I don't think this is the mech suit yet, I don't think so. Oh, it's the turret section, I forgot. PS2, remember, you gotta have a million turret sections. Controls are inverted, by the way. can't go any further down. Can I get out? Shoot all the pimples. Make Janice ready for prom. No, I am wrong. Yeah, not yet. No, this isn't the mech suit, right? It's not. Something I noticed as a kid. The pause screen in this game is very Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, it is. Because again, Jack has no identity. Like this game. It's all over the place. Because it is steampunk. That's what it's supposed to be, I suppose. It's the future and the past merging together. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, can I hit my shot? I almost pressed square to reload. Is there anything in this game that does more or less than 2 damage? Yes, the little scorpion creatures are the only creature in this entire game that only does 1 damage. Them and the green iguana-looking guys. They're the only 2 enemy types that do 1 damage. God. Now, this game was made back when games could be fun and not have a reload. Yeah, you just have your weapon ready. Though, the auto aim in this game is weird, and I've always thought it was weird. I'm gonna head out. It's already midnight for me, and have a good stream. Yeah, take care, Danny. Do you have cheats for the metalheads and the orbs? No. Why? Oh, yeah, so I used the, I used that one cheat so that I could have a whole bunch, so that I could have the trophy. Because there's a trophy for that. But, I mean, what good does that do me? It was Jak III that introduced, like, upgrades and stuff. Here, it's funny, like, precursor orbs... No, I don't want to restart. Where's secrets? Kind of weird to have a trophy be obtainable via cheats. I know. PS2 era, baby. See, what? What? When in doubt, flail about. Where else am I supposed to shoot? Oh. See, I can't even see where they are! Oh, I hate this game. They listened to some of the criticism from Rebirth, I believe so. Going back to Rebirth, do you think that Final Fantasy VII Reunion will stick the landing? No. Phoenix. Who's the last boss of the next Final Fantasy game? I feel like it's just going to be more cryptic stuff to lead into something else. I don't think it'll be a finale. Genova, of course. No, it'll be Sephiroth. And like, to make it really epic, it'll be Cloud and Zack and everybody. I don't have high hopes for the next game, to be honest, because of Rebirth, where I had high hopes for that game, and it's just like, oh my god, everywhere you turn, it's a mini game. As a kid, I know I thought this. Know what pees me off the most when playing something like Jak II? Because as a kid, I know I got through this, so it makes me feel inferior to my kid self if I can't do this now. Well, I couldn't do it as a kid. I did it as a teenager. So, I mean, hey. Like, I don't know. Even as a teenager, when I beat this game, it didn't feel like a victory. It just felt like I wasted a lot of time. Like, I'm dead serious. It was just, oh, like, it was a Pyrrhic victory. Like, what was it worth? And anytime I ask people about this game, I always ask them, how many times did you beat it? And they always say once. And I'm like, yeah, because you didn't want to do it again. Like, Dr. Murder, are you still there? Son of a gun. I think I played Jak 1 for a bit as a kid. Some Jak 3, and then definitely went to Jak 2 and beat it. It's the only game I've beaten in the series. Wow. I think I played Jak X also. Why didn't you finish 3? Didn't feel like a victory. Sorry, were you talking about the last boss of Rebirth? No, I was talking about this game. When I beat this game as a teenager, I was kind of just like, okay, I beat it. Like, I can stop playing it now. It didn't feel like a victory. Don't remember where I was at. I think before the purple weapon, but I just didn't and never played it again, so yeah. That was a joke, Jay. Oh, I see. Cause, yeah, okay, you have a point, cause yeah, Rebirth also, I didn't really feel fulfilled. It was just, okay, it's done. Like, Cyberpunk was done, I'm like, this is cool. Ugh. They should have just stopped when you finished Genova. No, you have to fight Sephiroth again and again and again. You're gonna fight him again in the next one. Watch. He's the boss of all 3 parts, even though in the original that was not the case. It's such a strange decision. Way to make Sephiroth lame. Evilheim photograph cough. It's my biggest issue with Rebirth, to be honest. Raises too many questions and answers none. Yeah. But the thing is, do you really think they can answer any of those questions in one game? There's too many. Like, there's too many loose ends to wrap up. That's why I don't think... Like, the next game is just gonna lead into something else. I don't think it'll be, like, part 4. I just think it'll lead into something else. I just have a feeling. Advent Children Rebuild, probably. And then Dirge of Cerberus, so that's 5 parts. I thought it was funny when Vishal was like, "Oh, dude, I'll buy the copy when it's only 3 parts." I'm like, "You think it's really just gonna be 3?" Dirge of Cerberus Rebellion. Ever Crisis removed microtransactions. You wait and see. Ever Crisis will be ported. It'll be like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. They'll do something with Ever Crisis. Oh, jeez. Ah! See, the camera turns and then I can't see. Ah, come on. These camera angles, bro! They're spawning too fast. Where is it?
You destroyed the last of the metalhead eggs. That should give us a little more eco for the city. Good work.
I don't know if it's rose-tinted glasses, but I don't remember Unchained Chi being that bad with its system early on. I never played that, so I don't know. You're blessed to not know how these mobile games work. Funny thing, I just don't think, like, we didn't have it in our app store. Like, we couldn't have. That's why I didn't play it. We wanted to, though.
Finn, buddy, we need a favor.
I can't help you with your eco bill.
We need you to switch on the access elevator in one of the palace's support towers.
Sheesh.
One of the palace's
So
support
how
towers.
is it? It hasn't worked for years.
Well, if it's too hard for you, I understand. Power stuff can be tricky.
Tricky? I could route the B-zone conduit lines through the bypass grid, shunting past the eco rings to connect inductor tubes in series, then back through the outer wall insulator helix and across the resonant flux routers into the number 5 capacitor array. Assuming the circuit's TX75B can handle the surge, I could link the phase loop lines into the primary coils, and presto, you've got instant lift juice.
Finn, you're a genius.
Actually, Mar was the genius. People say he made most of this stuff long ago. The shield wall system, the eco-grid. Anyway, to get that elevator moving, you gotta find and turn on all the old B-zone power boxes located in the city. There are 5 of them. That doesn't sound so tough. No, except those power boxes are guarded by motion-sensing turbo cannons. But if you can destroy the cannons and switch the boxes on, I can do the rest. Just don't tell the Baron I ever saw you.
Seal off the area.
What's this camera angle? Oops. You know what's interesting? The cars in this game have a steering wheel on both sides. Two-player driving, but when you turn it one direction, it goes. The other one goes in the same direction. So like you'd have to be in sync. I've always thought about that.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Why'd the camera turn? Why'd the camera turn?
This is a no-hover zone. Please.
Is that doing anything? Apparently.
Nothing so far.
Of course.
Suspect in vehicle. Here's some tree. Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Subject not in sight.
For when your mom wants to go drinking and your pa wants to go to the sports. You'll never make it to either. Not in one piece. Should go into comedy, Arson. You're funny. I'm glad you can just run them over.
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Suspect moving into Sector 6.
No! Come on, game!
Suspect moving to Sector 6. Suspect in vehicle. Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Rest assured I will destroy the metalheads. Don't let him get away!
I hate this game.
Okay, the B-Zone power grid is back online. Have fun being...
Did I win?
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
Did I win? I'm really funny 1/10 of the time. Sometimes you just need that 1/10, man. That can get you somewhere.
Suspect's description.
Not gonna sell a lot of tickets by saying you have 10% chance of getting a show worth. Well, hey, who said I was trying to convince you to? I mean, I did say you should go into comedy. Just make YouTube videos.
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised, I'm on foot.
That was funny with the Lost Frontier, though. Analog stick is attack. But Jay, I don't want to become a white supremacist, Kitty. Kitty did yeah.
Sweeping for suspect.
There's a little too much of that going on right now. For a quick sec, I thought it went to 60% complete. I'm like, I only did one mission.
This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
You know what? I think here's a good place to stop. I did my time. I did my Jak II time. What was that? 3 missions? It's meant for weirdo PSP games that use the D-pad or face buttons as the camera. That was a thing? Use your left hand to control the camera? What is this? The N64?